Dear friends, welcome to Civil Conclave presentation. Today we are going to discuss about material consumption norms for various construction activities by a rule of a thumb. What is meant by a thumb rule? Okay, thumb rule is a surmised technique for accomplishing something. This specific techniques depend upon the reasonableness of a movement as opposed to hypothesis. That is the reason it is known as a rough strategy. This technique isn't exact, it gives the outcome or the qualities around, however, closer to the ideal outcome. Thumb rule is a strategy on which one can't depend upon in each circumstances because of its lesser exactness moderately, yet it is utilized broadly on building local as it appears to be simpler to the engineers. One of the benefits of using thumb rule designs is that one can get a spot answer for a specific action or an issue. It offers some truly speedy responses to the inquiries emerging nearby, making the work significantly simpler for the architects and in site in control. Allow us to find out the portion to the thumb rules which are often and prevalently utilized by engineers nearby. Quantities of steel used in beam, columns, slabs and footings. Quantity of the steel for a residential construction is 5 to 7 kg per square feet. For a seismic zone design building, about 12-storied building. In a 7-storied building, the steel consumption works out in the range of 4.5 to 5.5 kg per square feet. Then an image of a residential sector. This is an image of a commercial sector. In commercial sector, the steel consumption will work out 7 to 9 kg per square feet. Quantity of steel in different structural members. Slab is the 1% volume of the concrete in the slab. So the image of a slab. Beam is 2% total volume of the concreting in beam. Footings 0.8% of a total volume in concreting in footing. So this is the image of a beam, image of a footing. In column, the steel consumption will be 2.5% of the total volume of the concrete. Let us take an example of a slab and calculate the quantity of the steel in the slab for a size of 10 meter by 8 meter by 150 mm. The quantity of the steel in slab is 1% of the total volume of the concrete. So we have to calculate the quantity of concreting in this slab. Total quantity of the concreting is equal to 10 into 8 into 0.15 will be 12 cubic meter. Now calculating the quantity of the steel is equal to total volume of the concrete into density of the steel into 0.01, that is 12 cubic meter into 7850 kgs per cubic meter into 0.01, which makes 942 kgs is a steel consumption average for a slab of 12 cubic meter. The quantity of the steel required in the given slab is 942 kg. Similarly, for other structural components, the steel quantities can be worked out. It is found that for 1000 kgs of steel, 7 to 13 kgs binding wire is used. This is an approximation, hence the variation in the quantity will change according to the type of the structure. Quantity of a concreting with respect to the area. For 1 square foot of area, an approximate quantity of 0.038 cubic meter of concreting is taken. For example, if the plan is 3000 square feet, the concreting quantity is calculated as follows. Area is 3000 square feet. Quantity of the concreting will per square foot will be 0.038 cubic meter. So the volume of the concreting will be 3000 into 0.038 makes 114 cubic meter. Shuttering and its components and the required quantity. Shuttering area, it is taken as 6 times the total quality of the concreting or 2.4 times of the area of the plinth. Suppose the quantity of the concreting is 10 cubic meter, then the shuttering area 6 into 10 is equal to 60 square meter. Quantity of the shuttering ply is calculated by multiplying the shuttering area by 0.22. For example, if the area of the shuttering is 25 square meter, then the quantity of the shuttering ply is required 0.22 into 25 is equal to 5.5 square meter. Quantity of the battens, which is the backup material for the plywood. When the number of ply sheets is multiplied with 19.82, we get the quantity of a batten. For example, if there are 50 ply sheets, then the quantity of the batten is calculated as 15 into 19.82, 991 battens. Okay, this is the image which is showing how the battens has been worked out. Quantity of the shuttering oil. The quantity of the shuttering oil required to be considered in two ways. They are 0.065 times of the total area of shuttering, or 1 liter of oil is consumed for 15 square meter of shuttering area. For example, if the area of the shuttering is 20 m square, then the oil required will be 20 divided by 15 is equal to 1.33 liters. Quantity of the nails and binding wire. An approximate quantity of 75 grams of nails required for 1 square meter shuttering area, and similarly 75 grams of binding wire required for 1 square meter of shuttering area. Brickwork information. Standard brick size is 190 by 90 by 90 mm. 1 cubic meter is equal to 500 bricks. Mortar joints is 10 mm thick. So brick with the mortar will be 200 by 100 by 100. This is an image of a brickwork. Cement calculation. We talked about a dry volume and wet volume. How do you derive that dry volume to the wet volume? If you see a mixer which is known as a 10 by 7, which we call as a 124. Each Ferma is 1.25 CFT. So if we add 1 to 4, that means 7 Fermas, that is 7 measurement box. 7 into 1.25, that is 9.75 CFT. When it becomes that makes 1.54 cubic meter volume. When it is been wetted and the mortar has come out as a 1 cubic meter. That is the reason we call it as dry volume to wet volume. See, if you see the calculation, 1.54 into 0.142 is equal to 0.2119. 0.22 m cube or a cubic meter. Wet volume 100 plus 54, 154. 154 divided by 100 is equal to 1.54. This is the methodology of working out dry volume to wet volume calculations. Steel calculation. In case if you doesn't remember the tables by heart, you can do it by the simple method. Density of the steel is 7850 kg per cubic meter. we are going to calculate with the table. Volume of the cylinder is equal to pi r square h. Weight of the steel radius is equal to r is equal to pi into r 2 into h into 7850. H is equal to 1 meter height. D is equal to diameter of the bar, which I consider as 8 mm. So weight of the steel bar will be 3.14, that is a pi. R, that is the radius, that is 0.004 into 1 into 7850 will make you 0.3943 kgs. That means 0.39 kgs per running meter for 8 mm steel. You can calculate for other steel also in the same. Quantity of cement, sand, aggregates in different concreting grades. M5, 1:5:10. Quantity of cement bags will be 2.82. Quantity of coarse aggregate will be 0.98, that is a cubic meter. Quantity of the fine aggregate will be 0.49 cubic meter. M7.5, that is a 1:4:8. Quantity of cement bags will be 3.48. Quantity of the coarse aggregates will be 0.97. Quantity of the fine aggregates will be 48. M10, 4.5 bags of cement, 0.9 cubic meter of coarse aggregate, 0.45 cubic meter of fine aggregate. M20, 1:1.53, 8.4 bags of cement, 0.84 is the quantity of the coarse aggregate, 0.42 is the quantity of the fine aggregate. If we see the table, the quantity of the fine aggregates and the coarse aggregates remain somewhat the same. Only the variations becomes the cement. Okay. If I call it the grade M5, it will be 3.2 bags of cement, 0.50 cubic meters of sand, 0.99 cubic meter of a metal, 1 liter of a water. 148, it will be 180 kgs of cement, 708 kgs of a sand, 1417 kgs of a jelly, 144 liters of a cement water. 136, 220 kgs of a cement, 704 kgs of a sand, 1408 kgs of a jelly, 132 liters of a water. If I convert it to the metric volume, it will give you 4.4 bags of cement, 0.49 cubic meters of a sand, 0.97 cubic meter of a metal, and 0.6 liters of a water. M15, 310 kg of a cement, 645 kg of a sand, 1194 kg of a jelly, 186 liters of the water. This is the metal grade consumption for the various grade of the quantity of cement in brickwork. Quantity of the cement in brickwork, that is 230 mm brickwork required 0.87 bags per cubic meter. That means 43.8 kg per cubic meter. 115 mm bricks, 0.218 bags per cubic meter, 10.9 kgs per cubic meter. Quantity of cement required in a cement masonry. 200 mm in cement masonry work with a ratio of 1:6, 1.24 bags per m square. You can call it as 6.2 kgs per m square. 150 mm with a ratio of 1:6, 0.93 bags of m square, 4.65 kgs per m square. 200 mm with a 1:4 cement ratio, 0.206 bags per m square, 10.3 kgs per m square. 150 mm with a ratio of 1:4, 0.144 bags per m square, 7.2 kgs per m square. 100 mm in the ratio of 1:4, 0.103 bags per m square, 5.15 kgs per square. Cement requirement for a various type of a plaster. Rough plaster, 0.09 bags per square meter, that means 4.5 kgs. Internal wall plaster, 0.9 kgs per m square, 4.5 kgs per square meter. External plaster 0.175 bags per square meter, that means 8.75 kgs per square meter. Dead plaster 0.9 bags per square meter, 4.5 kgs per square meter. Stucco plaster 0.175 bags per square meter, which means 8.75 kgs per square meter. Lath plaster 0.55 bags per square meter, that means 27.5 bags kgs per square meter. Plaster for a square meter ratio, if it is 1:6, thickness is 20 mm, cement is 1 bag, that is a 0.12 cubic, sand is 0.12 cubic meter. 1:6, 12 mm will be cement will be 0.7 bags, 0.12 cubic meters of sand. 1:4, if the thickness is 20 mm, 1.52 bags of cement, 0.2 cubic meters of sand. 1:4, 12 mm plaster will be 0.99 bags of cement, 0.13 cubic meters of sand. 1:3, 20 mm will be 2 bags of cement, 0.20 cubic meters per 10 square meter. 1:3, 12 mm thickness, cement required 1.31 bags for 10 square meter, 0.13 cubic meters of sand per 10 square meter. Approximate labor productivity construction activities. Productivity is measured for the executed work of 8 hours by day by a single worker or a pair of a worker. Brickwork 1.5 square meter, manpower required 1 mason, 1 helper, 1 female helper. Brickwork, that is a 200, block work, that is a 200 mm blocks, 1.12 square meters, 1 mason, 1 helper, 1 female helper. Wall plaster 1.12 square meter, 1 mason, 1 helper, 1 female helper. External wall plaster 7.85 square meter, 1 mason, 1 helper, 1 female helper. Ceiling plaster 7 square meter, 1 mason, 1 helper, 1 female helper. Shuttering works 5 square meter, 1 carpenter, 1 unskilled laborers. Tile works 12 square meter, 1 mason and 1 helper. Steel binding 250 kgs per fitter and a helper. Thank you for watching this presentation. Kindly subscribe, like and share, which will motivate me for a further good presentations. In case of any queries, do not hesitate to write to me. The response shall be at the earliest. All the images is the courtesy of the Google. Contact me. You can contact me at civilconclave@gmail.com or at my Telegram group, Civil Conclave Telegram group. The link is as follows. Thank you for watching this presentation once again.